And Pam Shriver rejoins me as we welcome in Martina Hingis, who was very, very impressive in her first-round match that was carried over from yesterday against Olga Savchuk, a teenager from the Ukraine. Martina, welcome. Had to be frustrating to have a sleepover, watch Switzerland get knocked out of the World Cup on penalty kicks, some 3 misses, and then come back and play.
You're nasty.
I guess you feel a little bit better today. I'm sorry I brought that up, but you got to feel better today than you did last night.
Definitely. So I have to carry the Swiss hopes here at this event. So no, I mean, I was able to finish off yesterday. I was up 5-2, and it was a long game. So I was, to close the first set and to sleep over and finish off today.
Well, they lost to the Ukraine, did the Swiss team. Your opponent was from the Ukraine, Olga Savchuk, 18 years old, more than a year older than Martina was when she won this title. But it was pretty routine, wasn't it, Pam?
It was. And Martina, as usual, on a grass court, you were comfortable from all parts of the court. I know you didn't play a lead-up tournament, but what did you do to prepare for your first singles match on grass since 2001?
I hit a lot of indoors, actually. I always like to do that to get nice rhythm, the speed, so it doesn't really hurt me when I come here. And then just a couple days of grass court tennis usually was enough. And yeah, I showed some good tennis today, so I'm happy about it.
What do you find hardest about making the transition in such a short time from slow red clay to the grass?
Well, like I said, I really try to hit a lot of balls and fast balls to really be inside the court, because you have to take the ball early and try to be aggressive, come in and shorten up the points. And I think just mentality, it's all up in the head. I think that's the most difficult thing for the transition.
Martina, you played so much tennis, been so active to get your ranking up and your seeding up. What are your expectations for yourself? I mean, what's a great, satisfying result here at Wimbledon? I know you didn't come back just to enjoy the sensation of walking on the court. You want to do very well. Justine Enard ends in your quarter of the draw, but what's good enough for you here?
Well, definitely. I mean, I made a couple of quarterfinals in the last 2 Grand Slams, so that probably would be just as much as I want at this event, and then we'll see what happens further.
Martina, this is my first event back live for 10 months. I saw you in November, though, in Baltimore, but it seems like your fitness level has picked up even from then. How important is it for you right now to make sure you're as fit as you've ever been on the tennis court?
Well, I think it's the key that you feel healthy, you're solid, and then definitely, to me, it's also a lot of the times is the technique and just the playing, spend a lot of hours on the court. Because that's, I think, I can always overcome the deficit I have physically, which I'm never ever going to gain against some of the players out there. So that's definitely with my tennis and just trying to be clever and smart on the court, that always helps.
I'm sure you feel better. I'm sorry I had to bring up that World Cup defeat. Was that excruciating for you? I know Roger Federer was his rented house watching and hoping, and Switzerland out of the World Cup without surrendering a goal, which is almost impossible.
Well,
to believe.
The penalty kick out was just like, I mean, somehow I feel like I could have kicked just as good. No, I had revenge in the match today against Olga, so no, I felt a little better coming off the court and winning than watching the guys last night. But no, they still had a great fight, and they gave it all.
Martina, thanks for your time. So many of the players here are heavily involved in the World Cup in our home nations. Disappointment for Switzerland yesterday, but all smiles today for Hingis and for Federer are through.